She weighed 1.4 pounds when she was born. And the neonatologist told myself and my husband to go into the NICU to visit her as much as we possibly could, because they did not expect that she was going to make it through the first night. They gave her a 1% life expectancy. I was devastated. I was like, just the day before I was in a board meeting, like, how did I end up here? How did we end up here? Which is probably the question that a lot of us have asked ourselves with the dreams that we've had being interrupted this past year, or interrupted throughout our years of building this thing that we wholeheartedly know is a path that we should be on. And so I go into the NICU. I did not even know what a NICU was at the time. I kid you not, I just did not know. And I'm in this place and I'm sitting down, I'm looking at this incubator, at this person that can fit in the palm of my hands, and it's a very loud place that is also quiet all at the same time. And all these ding, ding, dings are going off, and these bells and these whistles, and people are moving past, and all I could see is this incubator with this person that is my person that could fit in the palm of my hands. And I'm sitting there looking, crying my eyes out, because I literally do not know what to do. And this nurse walks by and she looks at me like through the incubator, and she's just like, she's gonna be fine. And then like beelines it out the back door, and where we were was like the last kind of incubator before going out the back door. 1% life expectancy, and we got 1% better the next day. So I'm sitting there the next day, exact same incubator, sitting in the exact same chair, crying my eyes out, looking at the exact same small person, not understanding again what was going on other than prayers and hopes that we're gonna push it through. That nurse comes, looks at me in the incubator again, same thing that she did yesterday, and she said, oh, she's gonna be fine. And I was just like, what? And I laugh at it now because I told you my mom's Jamaican, and they're just really funny. They have no tact. It's just a lot going on. But I was like, no, you have to tell me, stop. Because she tried to beeline it out the back door again. Like, she didn't say the same thing to me at the same time in the same chair the day before. And I was like, no, you have to come back here and tell me why you think she's gonna be okay, because a whole team of doctors and nurses the day before told me to expect the worst. And she was like, I have been a NICU nurse for the past 20 years, and I have seen tragedies happen, but I've also seen miracles. I've seen more miracles than I've seen tragedies. Just like in business, I have seen more success than I have seen failures. But failures and pivots are a part of the process, and you have to trust the process. And she's like, I've been a NICU nurse for over 20 years. I've seen tragedy, and I've seen tears, and I've seen despair, but I've wholeheartedly seen miracles. And what I want you to know today, I don't care what anyone else has said to you. I don't care what they told you this little person that can fit in the palm of your hand can do. You and her and your family are going to be just fine. And it took me a full week to fully understand what she was saying to me. And I told myself, if I got on the other end of that, which we did, she's 7. She's a chatterbox. She wants to go to Disney every single week. It took me a full week to understand what she said. And so when we, as human beings, are literally the smallest people on this earth, which she was, 1.4 pounds at the time, when literally every single thing was stacked up against us, when we are been told by everyone and everything, especially as business owners, especially following our careers whole out, that this is going to fail, this is not going to make it, you should do something else. There is something innately in us as human beings that said we're built for this. We can get back up. That life is going to punch us in the gut, and that's okay. You can stand back up. It may take you some time, but you can stand back up on your own 2 feet. There is something innately in us as human beings that allow us to strive and thrive even during the hardest of times. But most importantly, we have to commit to ourselves to getting 1% better every single day. I stand before you as a testament to understand what it means as a human being, what it means as a business owner, what it means as one of the smallest people on this earth, teaching me the best lessons that I personally learned, as perseverance, as giving birth to a 1.4 pound baby, and then also fighting my investors to keep my business. I understand what it means to get 1% better every day, but that does not happen if you lay down. It only happens if you get up and you fight. It only happens if you step boldly into your zone of genius every single day. It only happens if you ask big, high-quality questions of yourself, of what you're building, of your team, of your partner, of your customers, of your clients, because they should also be asking that from you, because you can deliver. It's in our human DNA to be able to do so. We need you to stand up and show up big and bold in your zone of genius every single day. The world requires that. Your customers require that. This industry requires that. It is the most respectful thing that we could do as professionals. And so this is our moment of obligation. And that is when you are building something, or when you see a problem that's massive and big in the world, and you ask yourself, if not me, then whom? This time that you're here with us, with the Med Spa conference, you are obligated to show up and show out. These are the resources that you need that can catapult you to the next level, but none of that matters if you don't leave here and actually activate it and do something, because it is your moment of obligation.